I, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, hereby command that you do not listen or subscribe to the Dragon Ball 4 Life podcast. Whatever you do, would you defy royalty? No! Bye!
May we have your attention, please, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Ball 4 Life, where you come for the content, but you stay for the culture. And Trav, today we talking about culture like Chi-Chi whipping up some Chi-Chi. You know, we talking about Master Roshi getting a little bit toasty. You know, we talking about Mr. Popo, because he do be in the know, bro. And yes, while Krillin do be chilling, we the on fire force, and we betting it all on Black Frieza. Tis I, the frozen one, Mr. Matthew Porter, aka Mr. More Than Just a Pretty Jace, here with my podtonic life partner, the Trunks to my future, cause ain't no Gotens on this side, my forever Den Day One, Planet Namek at the disco himself, Mr. Troto Trav. Talk to the people, Trav.
Man, shit never gets old. But is this thing on?
Testing.
You know, like I say this with pride. You know, Vegeta knows I'm never a cheater, so that's why I stay with one woman like Vegeta. And we are back for another Dragoncall series.
Oh, we back.
And like, it's been a minute, but it feels good to be back, because today's episode, I anticipate a lot of energy, enthusiasm, and more importantly, a lot of laughs. A button star in the making, already appearing in heavy hitters such as My Hero Academia and Blue Lock. And not to mention, a fellow Fire Force fanatic like the DB4L crew. And we are so excited to announce Mr. Davon Oliver. Snaps all around for a king. What's up?
I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome.
We always like to kick the party off right, so.
You know, Swing, we usually give our guests the warning, like, yo, the intro, we about to pour into you. We about to give you all your...
Oh, no, I'm here for it. Reminds me of when I was back, like, starting college, I met my one homie, Cedric. I was like, oh, we're going to crack jokes. Okay. This is where the vibes are at.
1,000%. But you know,
that's exactly what we're looking for.
It's funny, Devon, because you know we had set up our pre-interview a while ago, and you know life just lifed, and we weren't able to do our recording when we did it. But it was divine intervention, because before we had spoke the original time, they hadn't announced Fire Force season 3, the final season yet.
Right.
And like right after, I feel like right after we all spoke, like a week later, they had announced that like Fire Force season 3 was supposed to be coming out. So what a great time!
For real, it was like, oh yeah, I love Fire Force. When do we get another one? Then just it was here.
Yeah. Big fast. But I know for a fact that once we start talking about Fire Force, we'll get stuck there. So we'll hold there for a little bit. So we always say the easiest place to start in somebody's nerd journey is at the beginning. So like, what was your original fandom? What brought you into the beautiful world of nerddom?
Is it a hero or villain origin story?
It's definitely a hero. It's probably a story you've heard millions of times over. My journey started when this little pod landed on this planet called Namek. And I was like, okay. I was too young to see the OG DBZ, and I dabbled a little bit in the original Dragon Ball. I went back for that later, but my journey started with DBZ Kai, and I was like, okay,
this is a new origin story.
Yeah,
definitely a new origin.
I was like, hold on, let me see what they're cooking a little bit, because my introduction was technically before Kai. It was during the Raditz saga. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I don't know all the backstory, but you got me hooked. I don't know why that Goku's hair. I was like, okay, I'm sticking with the show. I'm just gonna stay. I fuck with the gi, but
permanent bedhead Goku.
Literally, he just wakes up just like I did, just all the time. Just wake up, walk out the door, not a care.
Oh yeah.
But I think what sunk it, because I was into it the whole time, all up through the Saiyan saga. I was like, okay. Piccolo's right up there. He's my favorite aside from Goku. Krillin's a boy, bro. I love that man. And you kept going. Then you got to Namek, and I remember specifically, I was like, this is what I want to do. When I was probably like, I don't even remember how old I was, but I was a tiny toddler, bro. But my grandma, because my grandma thought that something had happened, or like one of the pets died, or I had like fallen over and broken something, because we got to the part of the Namek saga where Krillin goes up in a cloud of smoke. And I saw that yellow hair clicking, and I heard Sean's delivery, and I was like, "Get him! Talk to him, Goku! Beat his ass, bro!" It was the second I saw him start tweaking.
Goku, fuck him up,
bro! Literally, the second he started tweaking, I was like, "Oh, this is it. This isn't the Goku y'all used to. This is someone new." And that tone shift is what clicked my brain. I was like, "Oh no, wait, this is better than cartoons, bro. What is this?"
Yeah, wow. that moment against Frieza was crazy because we've talked about this before, Davon. We have like a running joke here that like anime Goku is the pacifist and he just wants the love of the fight, but movie Goku is the one that be catching bodies. Bro, like he actually has a body count. Like he knows he's on a
movie Goku kills people, bro.
Yeah, movie Goku.
That's like, Kakarot, bro.
Yeah. Facts. Movie Goku's Kakarot, 1000%. But
that's so funny you said that because we legit in our movie reviews have it like me, Matt, and our fellow co-host Bex.
Shout out to Bex.
We were like, nah, that ain't Goku. That's Kakarot.
You always know.
But Goku in the anime, we know that it failed, but he definitely went for a kill shot against Frieza on Namek. Like, he said, I'm gonna let you be cool with half a body, no more legs and half an arm. He's like, I'm gonna let you be great, bro. He said, it's over. Just let me leave this planet in peace.
Hey, bro, you literally got cut in half. You are chilling right now, my boy.
He said, I don't want to do this to you, man. I really don't.
Facts.
Nah, bro. I think there's two lines from that really got me, and it's when he's transforming and he's talking about, because what is it? Frieza says something like, "Oh, that Earthling." He's like, "You're talking about Krillin?" I'm like, "Oh, bro, no, you can't bring it up.
You're saying his name?
You don't speak his name." Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take the death of my best friend laying down. I was like, okay, bro, Goku's the best. He's peak writing. And then just the look on his face whenever he finally, the whole "you fool" kills Frieza. You see the tear of like, I did what I had to do. But I didn't want to do it though. I wanted him to live because like I wanted a training partner, but that dog was kind of evil though.
Yeah. So I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this guy.
Bro, it was funny too because everybody the whole time, everyone was like, "Bro, kill him," and he was like, "No, kill him, no."
It wasn't enough for him for the fellow saying to tell him, "Yo, he eradicated our people." Well, let's hear him out first. Let's hear him out first.
For as powerful as a moment as that was, like Vegeta's plea to Goku, like even though knowing like how prideful Vegeta is, like for him to actually like ask for help, like I need you to
in tears.
In tears. I always say like that moment for me is always a hilarious moment because Goku's response is just like, "All right, yeah, I got you." Like it's no emotional, there's no emotional attachment to it. He's just like, "Damn, that must have been hard for you to ask me to do that." I got you.
Literally. Oh, bro, I know that sucked for you, didn't it, bro? All right, well, let me get back to that. Let me handle this real quick.
It's like it's no like saying pride. It's like, damn, my people. Like it's none of that. Yo. He's like, it's not. He's just like, you know what? I was gonna fight him anyway, but I got you, bro.
Right.
This feels personal for you.
And you need a sense with me?
Yeah.
Get up and handle it yourself, dog. You got it.
Goku's like, yo, I'm not sure if you were like that blast to your chest gave you amnesia, but like I showed up here for the intent to fight him. You didn't need to give me that speech.
Yeah, right?
I got you, bro. Like I got you, my guy.
Also, the whole time, Goku's like, bro, like I'm a Saiyan by blood, but I'm an Earthling at heart, dog. The fuck I know about Saiyans, dog.
Yo, Goku straight up said all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Damn, y'all don't look like Krillin. What the hell?
He said, yeah, I was born on there. He was like, I was born there, but I don't claim there. Yo.
Nah, bro. I mean, my family might be rich and royal, but like, I'm from the streets. You feel me, though?
Right. He said, my parents sent me away, bro. He said, I don't got no ties to Planet Vegeta, dog.
As far as I know, you coming to my planet calling me lower class. So who are you? Like, you don't know where I come
from. I could not have been Goku. I would have looked down and been like, hey, who's low class now? And I just walked off.
Damn.
Which is hilarious. The fact that he he married Bulma because he's still married into wealth.
Yeah, the richest person on the planet, bro.
Upper echelon of Earth. He was just like, you know what? He said, I'm gonna aim high.
Bro, Sparking Zero did Yamcha dirty, bro. Because if you listen to Chi-Chi and like all of them talking about like,
in the encyclopedia part.
Yeah, the encyclopedia. She's like, oh man, didn't you guys used to date? And Bulma's like, yeah, until he cheated on me. I'm like, no, he did not, bro.
Just adding shit to the lore. Just adding shit to the lore. Yeah.
Why are they lying on my man?
If anything, Bulma's the one that stepped out. If anything, Bulma's the one that stepped out with Vegeta, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. The whole time I was like, he didn't cheat. You left it for Vegeta, bro. Yeah. You were like, no, I need a man who can actually handle some shit. Like, respectfully, I understand Yamcha can't do nothing but win a baseball game. But like,
right.
But bro, don't lie on them, bro.
Davon, I'm so glad you brought that up because me and Trav, as actual avid baseball fans in real life, we've talked about this so many times. How the fuck ain't Yamcha the Willie Mays of baseball in the Dragon Ball universe? Like, how is he not the dirtiest baseball player
for real
of all time?
I'm saying, go out and just smack that ball to the fucking moon. What are you gonna do? It should
be nothing but dingers every at bat, bro. He should have a 1,000 batting average. Yo.
Bro, I'm saying he bumped the ball like you said, bro. It's just gonna go straight out in the field. Like,
yeah. like
it's like Dash from The Incredibles doing a race, bro. It's not fair.
1,000%.
Think about a Wolfang fastball. Come on,
right?
Bro, Wolfang fastball. You got
Wolfang Fast. Name of this episode.
Wolfang Fast.
Well, yeah, but like the fact that Yamcha's a professional baseball player and like he's not like a world-renowned, famous, like mobbed by paparazzi everywhere he goes. Like he can't even show up at Capsule Court without like fans just mobbing the front door. Like it should be that. My man has a plant in a 1-bedroom apartment, and poor may or may not be imaginary.
I'm just saying, like, could you picture him using the spirit ball technique on a baseball and just controlling it as it's flying, dude?
That would be a nasty curve.
It's just gonna, like, what are you gonna do? It's gonna duck down below the bat.
Like he could say where it stops right in front of the plate, and then the dude swings, and then it goes.
Just goes in it.
Just like, this is a new knuckleball I invented. It just stops, and then it goes again.
They be talking about Yamcha like he's still in the minor league. Like he still hasn't been called up yet.
Like I feel like in the lore, like it's never highlighted. We don't even know what team this man plays for. Like I feel like when they had that one filler episode, like when they were all playing baseball, like they weren't clamoring to put him on the team. Like he should have been first pick. He should have been first pick. Bro,
he knows the rules. He knows the techniques. Bro should have been right there, dog.
Bro,
they do him dirty.
They always do.
Justice for Yamcha, bro. Justice for Yamcha. Him and Tien, drip guys, the only people that change their clothes, bro.
Bro, I'm saying Tien, the humans got written out so fast, and I get it, but like the only human that can keep up is Krillin, and that shit don't make no sense. You're prepping for this world tournament for like the universes, this universal tournament. What is Krillin gonna do, bro?
You're right.
How is he suddenly throwing hands with Blue Goku, bro? That's not gonna work.
No, Krillin got to stay around. He was a nepotism hire. Is Goku's former best friend.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, he forgot Krillin was his best friend. Vegeta clearly usurped him as Goku's best friend. So is Goku's former best friend, and the fans would riot if Android 18 wasn't around anymore. That's the only reason Krillin's still in the series.
And Yamcha wanted to be a part of the tournament.
Sitting by the phone waiting for that phone call.
Bro, I'm saying right now, Yamcha would have been the best pick to get rid of Jiren early. Bro would have accidentally flicked him thinking something wasn't going to happen, kill him right there on the spot, bro. Just eliminated. Oh, you killed Yamcha, you're gone, bro. Like,
that would have been a perfect strategy.
Or what they could have done for that also would have been like just a hilarious callback is he somehow survives, and when Frieza and Goku knock out Jiren, they see a thing of rubble with Yamcha in the same pose he was in
the
Cyberman
pose.
1000%, and he's the lone survivor, and he gets the last. That would have been a great callback to end.
That would have been epic, bro.
They would have just killed all the universes, because I know Yamcha would have stood up and been like, "Give me all the bitches, bro." Like, just
that is true. That would have been his wish.
He'd be like, "Bring me back Bulma."
I want Bulma right now. They'd be like, "Damn, that was selfish." Bye.
Bring me back Bulma, and Vegeta can't do anything to me about it.
Facts. Like facts. Like anytime he wants to put hands on me, he's just like pacified. Like anytime he thinks about violence, he just gets in a good mood when it comes.
Nah, bro, Yamcha would have been his ego would have been through the roof. Vegeta would have said some shit. He'd be like, yeah, but who saved the universe though?
Yes.
Facts. He would have retired from baseball. I don't need this shit no more, bro.
Man,
I'm forever good.
you pay for my shit. I saved the universe. Bro, that sounds like a regular show episode.
Yeah, right.
Look.
Might just rip one.
I mean, facts. I would just say, I feel like, in between manga arcs, and me, Trav, we talked about this before. Like, I feel like it'd be such low hanging fruit, but like diehard fans would love it if they did just like a day in the life of Yamcha, like a little mini manga arc, like a little day in the life of Yamcha. Great. Like that should be lit, bro. Or what Tien's doing up in his mountain school training kids, like shit like that would be fire, yo. Like just to like feed the fan base. But I mean, we in Dragon Ball Overload Central right now, so I'm not complaining.
It is a good time for us. DB.
I already 100%ed the new game. I'm watching Daima.
God damn.
I'm saying, like, we're getting weekly drops now. We get different theories of content creators. It feels like we're back.
Yeah, you see they're doing like a Daima DLC pack for Xenoverse, for Kakarot. Like they're going crazy.
Everything getting a Daima update, bro.
Mm-hmm. Everything getting a Daima update. It's love, man. What a time. What a time.
Yeah, for real.
I forgot how it felt because it's been since Super ended. And I was like, damn, this is how it was.
Yo, facts.
Y'all remember how like epic it was, the 1 hour Ultra Instinct Omen episode when everybody it just felt so good to have everybody back waiting for something to drop and like all universally talking about it. But I just remember that episode specifically because we knew what was about to happen, and the animation was just top notch. Goku, Jiren, I miss it. And it was great, and it feels good,
bro. I will never forget like the pop culture shared experience when Goku nose grind on Kefla's energy blast and hit her with the command man right in the face, bro. Like, dog, Twitter, when he dodged
it's a Kadoozy popsicle blast.
Yes, dog. Dipped on the baby bottle pop blast. Like, dog. Like, I just remember Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Everybody was geeking, dog. Like people that I didn't even know were like anime fans coming out the woodwork.
Right.
Did y'all see this shit, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
Goku brings the world together, bro.
For real.
I actually didn't know how that moment was going to go in the anime because I know in the manga, I believe it was different. It was Gohan.
The Tournament of Power in the manga is ass juice.
Yeah.
It's trash, dog.
I did like that Gohan got his little moment, but bro, that was too iconic to not have that Goku doing his little flip.
Master Roshi being the catalyst for Ultra Instinct, dog. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Bro, you're right.
I was like, I know you're trying to make the manga a little bit different than the anime, but I don't know about this decision.
And I'm part of the fan group that saw the anime of the Tournament of Power first and then went back and read the manga. Like I'm kind of upset like that I did it that direction because I can only imagine the people who like went into the anime with such low expectations for the Tournament of Power probably talking shit. It was like, yeah, this arc's all right. Like it's cool.
It's okay.
There's some okay characters that get introduced. Jiren's a highlight, but it's not too much to write home about. And then they watched the anime version and they was like, what the fuck is this?
Bro, I'm saying,
this is different.
Bro, that opening too for the whole Tournament of Power, I was like, this opening makes it more hype, bro.
Oh man,
dog.
I love that we're doing that with Diamond now. With,
I like the Diamond opening,
but like
bro.
you try to like look at the Easter eggs and see what is foreshadowing for things in the future. And I love when that Tournament of Power new intro came in and everyone's like, ooh, is this like, you see Goku's hair goes a little bit red here, what does that mean? Or like,
the whole red energy and he cuts through it. I was expecting something red and then it was just like, nope, here. And I was like, oh, this is better actually. This is way better.
Right.
All right. Like, I guess it wouldn't be an over or under. Do you feel at some point before Dragon Ball decides to just go off into the pasture and done, do we get a Super Saiyan Green?
I feel like we kind of already have that with Broly.
Yeah, when Vegeta went green real quick. And I thought that was the coolest shit when Vegeta turned Super Saiyan and the shit turned green for like a split second.
Right.
And yellow. I thought that shit was dope. But yeah, Broly's form is, you're right.
Yeah, it's the legendary Super Saiyan's kind of the green transformation. But I remember during the movie, the Broly movie, I thought, because I think what it is it's just the in-between and like the impact frame of like, oh, it's going yellow, what contrasts that green. Mm-hmm. But I think it would be cool if we got some form of like, I mean, they're in godhood now, like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. There's got to be some sort of like, how have they not gone legendary, bro? How do they not have a legendary? How do they not have access to that?
They just skipped it and went to gods.
They were just like, I don't need that. No, it's fine. What, bro? Go berserk. Go crazy. Go stupid.
Yeah. Like, I know you mad about something. There's gotta be
some pitch, Joe. You got stuck in traffic today. It happens.
Bro, it could have happened, bro. It could have happened in the Zamasu arc, the Goku Black arc. Whenever he's like, yeah, you know what I did in this alternate universe is I killed your family. Goku could have gone crazy then. Why didn't he? Like, I know we got the power up, but why didn't we see him go like, that shit?
Like, at least lose your pupils.
Yeah,
Max.
You know,
the white people. I mean, he did it against Frieza. He had the white people's brief. They came back.
They were gone for a second.
Gohan was shook. He's like, "Oh shit!" Like, wait a minute. He's like, "Pops, is that you?" Like,
that ain't my daddy. That is not my daddy.
Say, who is that? No, I don't recognize him.
He said, "Who is this blonde-haired, blue-eyed Aryan man?" Like, I don't know who this is.
Bro,
this don't feel right.
Even Goku, bro. Goku was like, "You gotta leave, son. You gotta leave."
He said, "Before I flip my shit, you gotta get off this planet, yo."
Yeah, hey, son, I'm finna wreck shit. You need to get out, bro.
He said, all that peaceful shit that you know, bro, out the door, bro. Yeah. He said, "We'll laugh about this later." Here I am thinking we was going to get stuck on Fire Force. We got stuck on Dragon Ball, but I love it, bro. This is what this podcast is all about. Devon, before we kind of move on just into like you turning your passion into a career, I did just want to ask, because contrary to popular belief, I actually don't feel like we've gotten a lot of Goku super fans on this podcast, surprisingly. I feel like everyone in the fan base respects Goku. He's like the OG like superhero and everything, but you know, a lot of people love Vegeta because of the character development, or Piccolo. Piccolo was my OG favorite for sure. And then,
hey, bro, my mom loved Piccolo. I get it.
Piccolo was that man, bro. Black dads, black fathers, black lives matter. But I gotta ask the question, just in terms of like, we talked about this on this pod before, Trav. There seems to be like a big drop off in terms of like maturity and character development from Goku between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. Yeah. As somebody who's actually an avid fan of Goku, like how did you feel about that? Like it just seems like his intelligence kind of took a dip off of a cliff.
Yeah, because my whole thing, the reason I loved Goku ever since I was a kid was because Vegeta, I understand, where everyone's like, oh, bro, but I love the character arc. You don't get that with Goku. But without Goku, you would hate Vegeta because he wouldn't have that growth. None of the characters would have that growth. And it's the reason why Frieza is also the perfect, like, enemy for Goku, is because Goku, ever since episode 1 of Dragon Ball, like OG Dragon Ball, he doesn't change. He changes the world around him. He affects the people around him. So my whole philosophy is, I just want to make people's days better. There's a band I listen to called AJR, and they have a lyric that actually got tattooed on my arm, and it's I hope I made you smile, that's all I ever wanted. The full line is, if this is my final album and if I am forgotten, I hope I made you smile, that's all I ever wanted. And that kind of reminds me of Goku, because the whole time throughout the whole show, no matter what, he's just like, it's going to be okay. No, I got this. Like, it'll work. And then he shows the people, like, he did it with Tien, he did it with Yamcha, he did it with Krillin, he did it with Vegeta. The only one he hasn't really done it with is, Frieza. He didn't change his point of view, but that's why he's this perfect villain. They don't change. They're flat character arcs. And I like that, because it's just, his intelligence wasn't, like, ever questioned. It was like, oh, he can count to 1,000 push-ups. That makes sense. Okay. You know, he's a decently intelligent person who was raised in the woods. And it's like, okay, let's see how he changes all these people. And okay, he's just stupid. Why is he has 2 kids. Why does he not know what kissing is? What is happening? And I know that people defend it because they're like, oh, he didn't know about the, like, it's because Trunks was feeding her a senzu bean from like mouth. I was like, no, shut up. No, he didn't know what a kiss was. He didn't know what that was, bro. That's the joke that was written.
Which opens up so many questions about Gohan and Goten's conception.
Bro, that's like Chi-Chi. It's another form of training. Like, no.
Look. Facts, or
she
or
definitely sold him on it was training.
Yeah, it was either that or she sent my man into a food coma and just did her thing, bro.
She was probably like, it's endurance training. Try this, and he was like, okay.
Yeah, legit.
Facts. She said, oh, having issues with stamina. Gotcha.
I got you.
I know just the thing, buddy.
Let's look at the heart rate going.
Yeah.
Goku's just like, no, I don't think that works. She's like, oh, I guess we got to do it again.
oh, damn it.
Oh, no. You must have did something wrong. Run it back.
Do you need me to power up? No.
Whoa.
Relax, buddy. Relax.
Dude, no.
No, this is base form training only, bro.
No Uzaru here, please.
No, what you mean, bro? She can go Kaioken. She can take it.
I forgot.
Small increments. What was her name? What was the Bulma lookalike's name? Shit. This escapes me. It's gonna bug me. It'll come to me randomly. Marin. That was
Yeah.
Marin.
Was that?
Name? No, that's Krillin's daughter's name.
That's Krillin's daughter, bro.
That'd be crazy if that was it.
I was like, ain't no way he named it after her.
Hold on.
Because I know they had
I want to cheat, but I might cheat.
Nah, look it up.
Because all I'm getting is the Jekyll and Hyde chick. That's the only one I can think of.
Launch. For some reason, that's where I was about to go, but I know that's not it. The fuck was her name? Hold on, I'm about to look it up.
I feel like it did have an M,
shit,
though.
her name was Marin. I was right.
It was Marin.
Bro, why did Krillin name his daughter after her, bro?
Krillin's a dirty dog.
Bro, that's crazy.
Shout outs to my repressed memories.
Yeah.
Bro was like, I remember this. I can put...
Krillin's a dirty dog.
That man.
He said, I got a name.
18 was like, I don't know who that is, so...
Well, you know he didn't. He didn't tell her. He's like, no. He's like, just the name. Like,
no, she's chill. She's chill.
Top of the dome.
It's from the family lineage.
Top of the dome.
Yeah. I came up with it right now.
Damn, that's wild. So he was dating a girl that was identical to Bulma and named his daughter after her.
Bro, that's wild to me.
That's a nasty dude. That's nasty.
And we're dogging on the Yamcha for cheating, bro. What is this?
Word. Damn, Krillin.
Listen, Krillin was able to bag a cyborg that eliminated his friend's timeline, or like that made it hell for him. That's true. That's facts. Like, he's different.
Yeah, Krillin built different.
She was way stronger than him, and Piccolo is the biggest wingman in history, bro. Piccolo was just like, hey, yeah, he kept you safe. It's like, yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I kind of did that.
He definitely threw him that oop. Bro. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my mans over there.
Better thank, boy.
Literally, dead ass.
Yeah.
Piccolo hit 18 with that, yo, you see my man over there at the end of the bar? He thinks you cute.
My boy over there likes you.
Yeah, my man likes you, yeah.
Krillin over there with them big dorky glasses, that grin just waving.
Yeah. Piccolo was just like, yo, just go over there and look shy. Yo. He's like, I got you.
Look a little goofy and mysterious, bro. Just go over there.
He said, nah, bro, take the straw out of your drink. Take the straw out of the drink. Just go over there and look shy, bro.
Don't leave the umbrella. What you doing, dog?
Or take the umbrella out.
You know that sexual joke you make about Destructo Disc? Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, this ain't Master Roshi.
Say that for after the honeymoon, bro. Don't bust that up, bro.
Yeah. Keep that in your back pocket. Just
when she's locked down, you can try it. Like until that time, like don't do that. But you had mentioned that Dragon Ball, like when watching that and just hearing it. Wait, did you get to experience the epicness of the Faulkner score? I know you say you started with Kai. Did you go backwards?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, wonderful. But you had mentioned that you had seen that and you was like, this is what I want to do. Was that you? Voice acting, that's like when the voice acting bug kicked in for you, like that early.
Yeah, I was like, I want to have moments like this that make people feel how I feel right now, because like it's just something magical about it. Just sitting there watching a TV show, like everybody else, my grandparents are watching with me and they're like, oh, this is cool. They're teleporting and like yada yada. Me, I'm locked in. I'm there on Namek with him. I'm just like, no, we got to do this right now, bro. I want to have those moments that are like cathartic. Those moments where it's like, you watch it, you hear the performance, the music, the writing, the acting, all of it comes together in this perfect storm of like, oh, this is the shit. I'm getting chills, like the hair standing up on the back of my neck. Like I'm sitting there with goosebumps. Like moments like that are like what make it for me. And I can find those in tons of different shows, but none of them will hit me as hard. And I know every time we get a Tenkaichi game or something, like any Dragon Ball game, we get that moment again. And it's the running joke of like, oh, Dragon Ball fans, they just love the same thing over and over and over. But yeah, man, that Namek moment, bro, that shit I will never watch that and not get chills. I'll never hear Sean say those lines of like, don't you dare talk about bro, and not get chills. That whole moment was peak writing for me. It was all culminated there.
So many times on VHS when he was just like, when it was just going the back and forth of his hair going up and him just like keep on cocking his neck
with
back.
the yoke pose. My man's
I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Such a moment in time, bro.
So when you had that moment, what was the path that you laid out in your mind? Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that are listening and are just curious of like how one would go about, okay, I want to be a voice actor. How, like, what would you say is the path forward for that?
So definitely it's do as I say, not as I do, because I had those moments and I loved them, and I'd run outside and I'd start playing games and I'd like just do little acting things on my own with my dogs chasing me around, like pretending I'm running from them and stuff. With all my friends, pretending we're in like fights and whatever, just doing kamehamehas.
I used to do that all the time, bro.
All the time, bro. I had one friend, we always made fun of him because he did the Dodon Ray, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Get that shit.
A special place in our heart for Dodon Ray on this podcast.
Hey, bro, I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. But as a kid, you're like, you picked that out of the Gallic, out of the special beam cannon. Like, I play Chaozu now, bro. I love the Dodon Ray. I do that all the time in Sparking Zero. It pisses people off.
Chaozu just like flies in Sparking Zero is the funniest shit ever, bro. Just stiff as shit, yeah.
Yo.
It literally doesn't move, bro.
I love it. It's like doesn't blink. It's just like it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
It's the best. But I definitely again do as I say, not as I do. Because I had that moment where I was like, I want to do this. I want to act. I want to inspire people. Is essentially what I said as a 6-year-old. And then I didn't do shit with that for like the next 14 years. So probably 12 years. When I was about 17, 18, I started taking classes. And there's a ton of classes. Like, if you look up I want to be a voice actor, there's like, I think it's literally called like iwannabeavoiceactor.com or like something like that. And it has like step-by-step like
that
what
IP
you
is a genius.
literally. But it's just like, it gives you little helpful stuff to like find, okay, I'm in this section of my journey. I should be looking for this in my classes. I need to be looking for this. But also one thing I've learned, voice acting and doing theater and doing, everything, don't be a voice actor first. And what I mean by that isn't like, oh, go do theater. You don't have to do that. But be an actor in general first. Like, if you want to be a voice actor, first thing you got to learn, how do you tell a compelling story? How do you tell, because storytelling is like almost like lying, you're just not trying to do it maliciously. You're telling a little story. You're coming up with it on the fly as you go, and you're feeling those emotions. So you want to be able to put that emotion to the story you're telling. And a lot of that I found through theater, because learning theater is so into it, because you have the motion, you're doing the physical movements, you're going on, you're blocking one space to another. And even in the booth doing VO, even though you're not, on theater doing all these big motions and moving from one space to another space, you're going to be moving. Like, if you're doing a fight scene, you're going to be tensed up and it's going to change your voice. If you're doing, like, some romantical little comedy scene, you're just going to be kind of all relaxed and loosey-goosey, and it's going to be all sing-songy, but you're going to move. Like in Blue Lock, if you're kicking a soccer ball, you're going to do the tense motion to kick the ball. You're not going to get the same thing if you're just kind of tensing your voice up. It still sounds stale. So it's just look for ways, even if you're not paying for a class, look for ways in your imagination, look for ways with your friends, your family, tell a story, come up with little voices, because it's not even the voices really, it's just learning how to tell a story that speaks from your heart. And that's where it all begins. You need to learn how to open your heart to like the world, because that's what you're doing when you tell like Sean Schimmel doing that moment, man. He was literally just like, okay, my best friend died, I'm here, what do we do? And this is how I would sound. It's just being able to connect with the story.
Yeah, 1000%. Shout outs to Stephanie Deloney and her epic return into the DB family with providing the voice for Kid Goku for Daima. But we were super fortunate enough to have her on the podcast, and she had mentioned that her mother had passed around the time where, or maybe not around the time, but somewhere in that era of doing Gohan going Super Saiyan 2. And like, she used that in that with like that scream when Gohan finally transformed. Another iconic moment that all of us in the world share. So I love the fact that you've been able to do both, because me and Trav talk about a lot. Because we've had a lot of physical actors, a lot of voice actors, a couple people who have done both. And we talk about for the people, like the voice actors for the physical actors who don't necessarily transition over into voice actors, especially now, it's a lot more fluid, because you see it a lot with like, there was a time where movie actors was like, TV was like beneath them. And vice versa, like or stage actors like TV, like ugh, no, Hollywood, yuck. Let me stay on the stage. But now it's starting to be more fluid. But at that time, with like physical actors who like would say like, oh yeah, voice actors, you just get in the booth and just record, and it's like, I feel like there's such a respect that has to be had with voice actors, because it's like you said, like you're literally using your voice to convey emotion. Like when doing a movie or a TV show, you could do it in the face, in the eyes. You can like give that emotion and projection for people to see. But like you said, with your voice, it's just you. Like you're literally selling this to the people, and it might not even.
You got to bring
like,
that character to life too.
1000%, and it might not even be a situation that you can like relate to. Like
sometimes you get put in a situation, you're like, I don't know how to connect to this, so you have to like dig. You have to find a way to connect to it, because I mean, it's like you said too. A lot of people are just like, oh, you just go into the booth and do the voice. It's like, no, you go into the booth, and now like as someone who came from theater, I can't move around. I'll bump the mic, I'll make a noise, and we'll have to do the take again. Like you're bringing it all, you're condensing it so that you're staying still. You can still move, like you can still raise your arms and do motions that are slow, but like you can't block your face, because you'll block the mouth, and that changes the whole sound. So it's a lot of people struggle with that, because they'll try to do the subtleties. Oh, I'm used to doing on-screen or theater where my face helps me convey that. It's all your voice here. Subtlety is different here, because you have to still convey it. It has to be understood, and you don't have your face and your body to help you convey that. So it's a little tricky, but once you get it, it's super good. It's just learning to condense it.
And have you ever had a moment where you were able to capture the emotion and feelings, but you were so into it that you were moving around and like there was just outside audio because of that, and you're like, oh, I gotta do that
Oops.
again.
There's definitely a couple moments. I think most namely was Hold'em from One Piece, because he has this whole moment where he gets like, just absolutely fucking rocked by Luffy. And in that moment when it happens, he's like falling back, and you have like a minute of just like yelling. Like it's just a straight like for like a minute sustained. And I'm sitting there doing it, and I'm pretending to like just reel over, and eventually I just like, I'm going so far down, it's like you're away from the mic now. I'm like, oh, my bad. I didn't think about that. I was actually dying. Sorry.
Yeah. I was too involved.
Yeah.
You said end scene.
They're like, great. Now do it again.
Right, run that back, please.
To do the exact same thing but less motion.
Yeah.
Get up off the ground and can we do that again, please? So, Davon, I want to ask the question because, like, we're all nerds of color, minorities. Shout outs to us, like taking over the space.
Say it louder, Matt. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you right. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. So, we've all had the story of, like, you know, whether we were a closeted anime fan or whether we were fortunate enough to have like a pocket of other minorities who like the shit with us. So, like, we had our village, but like with you, somebody who took the love, the passion, and turned it into a craft and a career. What was that like with your family and friends? Like, were they pouring into it? Was it like, hell yeah, full steam ahead, let's do this? Or was it one of those like, really? That's what you want to do for a living?
Right. I had thankfully my family is super supportive. They love every time I book something, they want to see it. It's like, oh, it was a bit. I do not care. I want to hear your voice come out of the TV. I have a bunch of friends that do that too. But I remember I wasn't exactly like, oh, I'm going to hide my love for anime because I was a little homeschooled kid. So it was like, I talk about what I want when I want. I don't know the harshness of reality yet. So I would go out with my friends, and I had one that really opened the door to anime for me. His name's Jonathan. I literally went out.
Shout out to Jonathan.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, you watch Pokemon? That's cool. Oh, you watch Dragon Ball? That's cool. Have you heard of Angel Beats? And I was like, what is this? And then it just opened the door. Oh, here's Fairy Tail. Oh, here's this. Oh, here's this. I'm like, oh, okay, this is some good shit. And me and him would always just like nerd out, and I was always the biggest kid, so no one would want to make fun of me for like an anime. So I'm sitting there being right. So I'm sitting there being goofy, and I didn't realize, but looking back at it, a couple people have told me, they're like, "You made it like cool to like anime in the community because like,
hey, let's
you know, we didn't." We liked it, but we couldn't talk about it. But also, like, the people that would make fun of us, what are they going to do? Make fun of you, bro? Like, what? You're a foot and a half taller than everybody.
I love that because, like, you know, Matt and I, we've talked about in the past about how, you know, growing up, there was always that element of, oh, well, I'm going to kind of be a little bit quiet about it because, you know, not only did we resonate and include ourselves with, and we're just going to put it in air quotes because nerds are cool. Like,
exactly.
Let's just get that away. But like, we've always been able to assimilate with the nerds, but also like assimilate with like the sporty kids and all that.
Right.
So like there was always that weird balance that we would always have like growing up. But then eventually both of us have said that we got to a point where, you know what? I'm just gonna. This is what I like. If you don't like it, cool.
Yeah, I don't need y'all to like this.
I'm gonna still cook on the courts at 3-on-3, whatever. But then I remember as I got older and when anime became like cool, once again air quotes, I remember there was like so many people that have just reached out to me of like, yo, so I know you watch this, and like now it's just a common topic to talk about. And so, but it is dope to hear from like the other perspective of like, no, like you made it cool. Like you made it cool for everybody to be, oh yeah, I like this too. So what? And I've always said to everybody that anime has some of the best writing that you're ever going to see in TV shows, and I just fear for people that are missing out on that and choosing to miss out on it.
It's so saddening because like there's just so much, like, bro, you look at the designs aside, the writing is amazing. Like we have the anime has some of the best designs, the best writing, like just overall it's amazing. Like, yeah, it's a little, you know, goofy, but when you break it down, it's real. Like, right. Yeah, like I'm not gonna go Super Saiyan, but like that feeling that Goku has, bro, we've all experienced it with something.
Yeah. It's like, it's funny when you see shows like Game of Thrones became so popular, and you look at the people that watch it that have always shitted on anime, and you're kind of like, I mean,
Other than it being animated, it's very
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
Oh, Game of Thrones. I remember I had some friends who watched that and they didn't like anime, and I was like, man, go watch your dragon shit, bro. Whatever. I don't care.
Say, man, you're live action dragons.
all you gotta do is sit there and listen to these two people argue about politics. Fuck off.
Yeah, right.
Trav always finds a way to bring up the heartbreak that the last season of Game of Thrones gave to me
Oh,
to make me relive that pain.
I was super late to watching Game of Thrones too. Super late.
I watched it with my grandma. She was like, "This is good." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll put it on." It was good, and then we got to the end. And I was like, "Bro."
through 7 seasons, I would have died defending Game of Thrones. Bro, that last season, bro, it ruined it for me. Yo. Like I know so many people who like go back and watch it and they're like, yeah, I just don't watch the last season. It's like, bro, I know how it ends and it fucks up everything.
Right.
You know? Like I know where you end up. I know where your bitch ass ends up.
Yeah, I know. It's like there's dropping the ball, and then there's the final season of Game of Thrones. Like,
yo,
yeah, they're in their
no
own
truer
category.
words have been spoken. Yo.
like that show was so good, and like it had so. I've never seen a show be so popular, and then one season just kill it. I was like, there's no way.
Yo, how you don't have Jon and the Night King fight is the biggest travesty.
It is the biggest missed opportunity, bro.
Animated, live action, on the stage, off the stage. Like, you literally built a show around that fight, and you don't give us the fight.
And the way that they had the Night King go out, like, yo, he was cooking. Like, they had no business winning that fight, and all of a sudden, boom, he dead. You're like, oh.
Yo. Dog, they was getting waxed in the long night.
With the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Yo, facts, bro. Here's my whole thing. Like, I wouldn't have been as just disrespected. That's the word I want to use here. By that,
I was disrespected as a viewer.
No, I was disrespected as a viewer. But it's one thing to have Arya kill the Night King. Arya's dope as fuck. So it's just like, that's not what bothered me. Y'all literally in the episode tease that Jon and the Night King are about to square off. To have the Night King look at Jon like, nah, I'm cool, and walk away, and they never revisit it. You literally spit in my face. Like, you quite literally was just like, oh, the fight we've been. Everybody was hyping shit for that moment where they finally met on the battlefield, and like, here we go. And then Jon gets jumped by some White Walkers, the Night King walks off. They never see each other ever again.
Bro.
I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Bro,
Handle my light work.
Yo, dog, like, no, that was your big work. That was why you're here.
He is not light work, bro.
You're here. You're literally here to fight him. That's literally why you showed up here. That's your main mission.
Saiyan Saga, they use all the Cybermen for Goku, and they just fight together.
That was the equivalent, yo. That's like Goku and Vegeta never touching hands, like in the Saiyan Saga, yo.
Nah, bro. I would have felt disrespected. I get you, dog. You told me they never fight? Nah, man.
Yo,
yeah, Goku and Kid Buu never fight, and then Kid Buu gets taken out by a self-explosion by Chaozu.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Like Hercule pacifies him. Like,
that's
how it ends. Yeah.
Just like the spirit bomb didn't work. What's gonna happen? It's like, I got this, Mr. TM, bro.
Yeah.
Hercule hits him with that shit that Black Widow used to do for the Hulk. Sun's getting real low, big guy. He just rubs his palm. He turns back into Fat Boo. It's over.
Or they just stand in the middle of the Supreme Kai's planet, him and B, and Kid Buu sees B, and then all of a sudden
turns good.
Yeah.
The red eyes turn back white.
Bro, I'd be so mad. As a kid, I was like, now I love him because I love the gag. As a kid, I was, every time Hercule showed up, I was angry, bro.
Oh, he's great. He's great.
Right.
He grew on me, bro. He grew on me so much going back and watching it. But I remember when everyone was like, who's this Goku guy asking for energy? This is BS. And then Hercule's like, give us the I was like, no, shut up. Shut up. They don't know about Goku, bro. Let them die. Let them die.
Hercule in like the Cell Saga, I was like, yo, kill him, please. I was like, please, kill this fucking douchebag, dog.
Which is so great, that moment in Daima when he's included as part of the group of people.
Oh, the friends?
Yeah, that helped defeat Majin Buu. Because they're all like, wait, Why did you get turned into a kid too?
Yeah, because he did. He was the only reason the spirit bomb was able to get that size. You have to give him credit, bro.
I love that, like, mini Hercules, like Hispanic. It's like, when did he get some flavor? I love it though. Like, let's go. They like, even they were looking. They were like, "Who are you?"
Hey, bro, this is you were like as a kid, bro.
They was like, "It's me, baby." They was like, "This whole time I thought it was a perm. You just got really good hair."
And since like their minds doesn't change, if I'm Herc, I'm like, damn, like, did I really let myself go that bad? Like,
Yeah, bro, for real.
Word.
I'm sitting there like, damn, that's really how I end up, dog. Really?
right.
It's like, y'all don't recognize me at all. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No,
I need Krillin to do a 23andMe. I feel like Master Roshi might be his grandfather, bro. Like,
Bro,
Master Roshi might have had a one night stand with Krillin's grandmom, and it just the lineage like went on, bro. Like,
Bro, I've never, like, until recently, I never went back and looked at it. But like, why are there so many bald characters in Dragon Ball?
that's
Like, we got Tien, Piccolo, Roshi, Krillin, Hit, Jiren. Like, why is Nappa? There's just Frieza, like,
Yeah.
Burner. Why are there so many just bald
It's all about the
characters?
smooth crater. It's all about the
Yeah.
smooth
You know what's
crater.
funny about that? I don't remember like the exact quote. I'm paraphrasing the shit out of this, but I do remember reading somewhere that, like, in manga, specifically with Dragon Ball, like, the hardest thing for them to draw is the hair, like, to get that right, and like that's what takes the most time. So it makes sense that they're like, he's bald, she's bald, she's bald. Like,
You don't get hair. You don't get hair. You don't get hair.
You're not gonna have a Super Saiyan transformation. You're not gonna have a Super Saiyan.
yo, it's like 11:50. They was like, yo, we need a new character by midnight. What do we got? They're like, a bald character. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Bro, and then Toriyama went and made Cell, who was like so hard to draw with all his little fucking dots and
Yo,
shit,
fucking
bro.
signs and
Yes.
shit, yo. Like, facts.
It's like you just made a bald, hard to draw character.
No, you
That's why once we got to Super, Jiren was bald as hell. Yo, Jiren had like the most simplistic design. When you
facts.
take a look at it. Like,
Bro, look at Topo. Topo's bald too.
yes.
top. Yeah, almost called. Yeah, I don't know why I called him Top. I gave him the English version. Yeah.
Top.
Yeah, why did they change it to Top?
Like, Top was a fire name. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, Dispo's bald as shit too.
Dispo's bald.
There's just so many. They're like, you don't get hair. Too bad.
Hilarious. Yeah, damn. Now you just got me running through my brain of like all the bald and or balding, Nappa, Cyberman.
Right?
Shit, matter of fact, Hercule, even in the later, like bald on top, just got the hair on the side.
Yeah, bro, just the hair on the side. It's so crazy.
and
I'm like, why?
Right. I mean, Oob, he just has the mohawk.
Yeah.
facts.
Because they were like, just give him hair, but just a little bit, bro. I remember Oob was the shit. I hadn't watched it yet, so I didn't know. And they're like, you don't know about Oob? And I'm like, what do you mean? And then they're like, this is a brother, bro. You gotta know about Oob. Oh shit.
I love Oob. I remember when I used to play with him all the time in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 because he was fast as shit. I'm like, okay, all right, bet. Good thing y'all made him fast. Only brother make him fast.
No, he quick as shit. He in, he out, he gone, bro.
He was quick.
They say you could call him Oob Sane Bolt. That's his nickname on the streets, bro. I need him to hurry up and like get to End Z so he could like be a regular part of the show.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
bro, the manga, he was so cool too when he gets his one little moment.
Yeah, when he gave that giant ass ball of energy.
I was like, wait a
He has
minute,
God Key.
let him cook, bro. Let him cook.
Look, Goku was like, oh shit, where that big ass ball come from?
Bro, Goku was literally like, damn, I'm gonna die. What the hell?
They say, yo, remind me to find who that came from when we done here, yo.
He said, ooh, what was that?
I like this.
It hit him, and he was like, let me make a Susanoo real quick. We switching universes.
Yeah.
Facts. Like, he said, matter of fact, he said, I've always wanted to try to become a kaiju. I think this is the time that I do that.
He was like, "Hey, you know that show? You know that show Naruto? No, I don't. Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway."
It's like, yeah, you actually, you ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? You got a stand, like, those, like.
Bro, if he manifested a stand, that'd be hilarious. Goku's like, I gotta save my energy. Hey, just take care of that dude over there.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I would have loved in that moment in the Maro arc where before Goku becomes a kaiju, if he just like looked at Vegeta and was just like, "Yo, watch this real quick, bro. Watch what I'm about to do." He said, "Remember that time you learned a new technique and thought you were better than me? Watch this."
Yeah, I'm finna invent something new.
Vegeta's just like, "Oh, what the fuck? I can't win, bro. I can't get shit."
Bro.
I can't get nothing in this world.
He's just like, "Hey, man, just shut the fuck up, man." Like,
Vegeta's just like, "You know what? Universe 7's not for me." He said, "I'm out."
I'm going to a different one, actually. I'm going to 6. I'm going to 6.
Yeah. I'm going to 6. I'm out. He said, "They'll treat me right
they'll
over there.
They'll appreciate me there."
They'll treat me right over there.
I think my favorite arc so far in the manga we haven't gotten to, I love Granola's arc, dude. I love that whole Granola arc.
Yeah, me and Trav were talking about that. We were saying like Maro arc too much happens to make it a movie, but I feel like because like especially the back half of Granola, a lot of it just happens like on their home world. I feel like you could easily make that an hour and a half movie, and that shit would be fire.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfect for a movie because you got all the build up, and then it's just straight hands for half the film, bro.
Exactly,
legit.
Right, yo, it got to a point when me and Trav were like reviewing it, and like they kept running back to fight with gas. We were like,
bro,
again.
Bro. It was like, damn, okay, well, fuck, okay, we'll try it, fuck, okay, we'll try it. I'm like, what is happening, bro?
You got some water, man? You got some water?
Bro, you got that lemon lime Gatorade. I need something right now, bro.
Yeah.
We always say that Goku and Vegeta's like go-to fighting strategy is like, you try to fight them, I try to fight them, we jump them. They tried that. That shit did not work. They said, you try, I try, we jump them. Nope, we jump them again. Nope, we jump them a third time.
Oh, shit, now we're out of sensu beans.
What can we do now?
Like, we just gotta wait for this motherfucker's vast power just to cause him to implode. Like,
yeah, literally. I mean, that's what they would have had to do with Broly too, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But speaking of like motherfuckers with good resumes and great power levels, bro, I gotta pour into you, King. I gotta pour into you because it's like we're speaking to you. You know, I take you as somebody, you know, on the younger side in this anime world, in this voice acting world, and you've been in titles like Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, Blue Lock, My Hero, One Piece. Like, as somebody on the younger side who's a tried and true anime fan, like, do you ever take a moment to stop and like smell the roses for yourself? That you really like not only manifested your dream career into existence, but you're a part of the biggest animes that are currently in circulation right now.
Major franchises.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little easy to get lost in it sometimes because it's a grind, you know. It's like they'll tell you if you get into acting that the job is auditioning, and they're 110% correct. Like, the job is sending out that audition, like pouring your heart out, and then, oh man, I hope I get that, or you forget about it. Send it, forget it. That's the term. You forget about it till it comes out. And sometimes it's hard to do that. Sometimes, you know, I have friends, I myself have had it happen sometimes, where a show comes out that you read the manga for it, you've been hyped for it. It comes out, comes your way, doesn't get it, that's fine. But you still like the product, right? Because you love the property and you love your peers working on it. But you can get so easily lost in that, like, damn, I didn't get it. Damn, I didn't get that one. Damn, I didn't get that one either. You got to really work sometimes to remember, man, I am out here doing this shit. Like, 12-year-old me is like, we did it? Like, what the hell? Yeah, like, you gotta always remember that, because it's a peaks and valleys. You're gonna have those moments where you're like, damn, I'm booking right now. And then you're gonna have the moments where like, okay, it's a little less. Damn, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, it's a little. You gotta always remember, like, where you came from and where you are now. 12-year-old me, bro, is like, bro, if I ever look sad, 12-year-old me reminds me all the time, just like, bro, pick your fucking head up, dog. You're in My Hero. What the hell? Like, we dreamed about this shit for years, bro. You're doing it.
Real quick, I want to pour it back into you, King. You're not just in My Hero. You're a all for one. You're a one for all user, bro. Like, come on, put some respect on your own name, bro.
I you know.
Was there ever a moment where you were like really doubting yourself and you had to really like channel your inner child and be like, no, like we done came too far to not just throw this all away?
Oh yeah, it was. It happens sometimes. It's not like a one and done. It always comes back.
Yeah.
Like that doubt. I struggled with that ever since I was little. Just to like, oh, can I really do it? Because I was that kid that was like, oh yeah, everyone's like, oh, you're so good at this, you're so good at that. And so I just didn't try in like math class, and then they added in letters, and I was like, I don't fucking know what's happening. And so sometimes you hit that wall, but then you gotta. What I do with just reminding myself isn't just Goku or 12-year-old me. It's like my grandparents sitting there telling me that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And if you hit that wall, right, where you're like, shit, I haven't booked anything in a second, like, oh shit, that's normal, man. You got to break through that, because 12-year-old me again would sit there. I see him pop up like a ghost, and he's like, yeah, man, you're out here doing this. Like, this isn't where you peaked. You just started this career. What do you mean? Like, you're good, right, dude. Right. All my friends around me, I try to always tell them that. Like, you worked so hard. You moved from 7 states away, and you got to LA or to Dallas, and you got wherever you needed to be, and you're doing it now, man. Like, this isn't where you stop. This is where you start. You got to push past that. If Goku taught me one thing, bro, it's like you keep going until your body kills itself. Like, you go until you are done. You don't decide when, your body decides when.
Yes.
Damn. Ah, shit. Let that, Mikey, that's the reel right there. That's the clip. That's what
I need to go to the gym now or something.
I know, right? I'm about to go bench like 350.
Yeah, right?
About to bench 350, like give out Boston being pop out of the
just one rep and then rack that bitch.
One rep, rack that bitch, go home.
One rep with a spotter who's yoked as fuck in case shit go left.
Yeah, yep.
And then call it a career.
Say, yo, get me.
Like right here, spot.
Help.
You need help with liftoff? No, I'm good.
No.
Yeah.
Help me on rack real quick. All right, bet.
You don't even get it on.
2, 3.
Yo, hey, Bob, can you just lower it on me a little bit? Cool, thank you. Cool.
Yo, when your elbows are locked, you got it. You locked in.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Your everybody got it when you're locked in. But as soon as that bend start, it's a totally different story. You're like, I got it. I don't got it.
Praying no one seeing you struggle.
Bro, and then you look over and everybody's staring at you because you're sitting there panting hard as shit.
You facts. And they're like, yo, you good? And you don't want to panic. You're like, yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. Can you help real quick, though?
Yeah. But like, let's pretend I wasn't good. What would you do? Like, let's do an exercise. If I wasn't good, how would you help me?
If I couldn't get this dumbbell off my chest.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you know the safety procedures in the gym, bro. That's all this is.
Nah, bro, that's so funny. I had so many moments like, Devon, that's a dumbbell. It's not even a barbell. I know. Help.
Say, don't tell me things I already know.
Facts. But Devon, before we get into Fire Force, because I know like we could sit here and talk to you all day. Me and Trap were actually having a conversation before. So my cousin, before knowing that you were in Blue Lock, so you're the perfect person to talk to, he was telling me that he had liked it a lot. Can Blue Lock be enjoyed or be easy to get into for someone who isn't a fan of soccer?
Yes. And there's multiple reasons why, but most of it comes from the storytelling of each individual character and what they come with. Mm-hmm. Me personally, there's a Chigiri, bro, like episode 3 or 4, he gets his moment. It is like spine chilling. Because every other character is like, oh, okay, well, I'm here because I really like soccer. Well, I'm here because, it's the only thing I can do well and I want to perfect it. And then Chigiri is like, man, I can't. Like, I don't get to. I got to be careful about the shit. And then when he throws that away, when he throws like, man, fuck it, I'm going to play soccer till my body gives out. Peak. Mm. It is so, the writing for each individual character is so good for the most part. There's some characters that, they're there to be funny and then they get eliminated. But, like, each character has a trope, whether it be something funny, whether it be something inspiring, that it's really just, at the end of the day, it is a shonen. And you don't have to like, it got me into soccer. I used to dabble in soccer. I started watching Blue Lock, then I speed read all of it and I'm caught up now. And it's just like, okay, I own a AC Milan jersey now. It made me a fan of an Italian club. I was like, I'm gonna go pick a team. Okay, I was like Zlatan. All right, I'm getting into it. Now I watch it every week. Every week.
That's so funny. We were literally just talking about like our base
I know some
knowledge of
names
soccer.
and some clubs.
yeah. I know some clubs. I know
Messi,
some players.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I know some people. Man, you. I know some people. Like Wrexham, top. I know some people. It's like the anime equivalent. Like you watch anime, yeah, I watch Dragon Ball Z. That's one, right? It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick the heavy hitters.
You watch soccer? Yeah. I like Man City. I like Arsenal.
Yeah.
1,000%. Like 1,000%.
So I like the Bull Erling.
Ryan Reynolds owns the team, right? Yeah, I know.
Ryan.
But you sold me, okay? Because I had it on my watch list, but that was a concern of mine. Because like if you've ever watched Tribe 9, me and Tribe are actually really big baseball fans. So like I actually enjoyed that anime. Shout out to Kevin Thilwell. I know. I think you guys.
I was on the phone with him earlier, bro.
Let's fucking go. Kevin's our guy, yo. Kevin's our guy. He at a time when we were very early in this interviewing stage. He was one of our very first interviews. So we definitely always have nothing but positive things to say about that, man. It's a great.
Kevin's great. Kevin's a dude, bro.
Yeah, and it was so funny because like when we had interviewed him, I think it was maybe 2 years ago. You know, he had made it a point to like say, you know, like he was a bit nervous and he doesn't really like doing interviews right now like that. And now we be seeing him doing panels and shit.
Yeah,
like,
man. Yep.
Like killing it, yo. So, love that dude. But all right, guys, let's get into it. Let's get into the nitty gritty. The moment that all of us were waiting for, a moment that we didn't even know was a moment when we all had our pre-interview call. We're finally getting the final season of Fire Force. So Devon, I gotta ask you, because funnily enough, me and Trav, we've known each other for years, and we had known that we had like been into anime, but I feel like when we like formed a brotherhood through anime was through Fire Force. Like, and I was like, we just like connected because I didn't really know too many people that were watching Fire Force when it came out. Another one, my cousin who put me on Blue Lock. Shout out to Victor. I'll name drop him. Love you, cuz. He was the one. He was like, yo, cousin. He was like, watch Fire Force. He was like, it's like this firefighting team, but they fight demons and everything. I was like, all right, cool. And then just the first episode where when he fought the demon at the train stop, when he was like getting ready to head to the thing, he just started. I was just like, oh, this shit is lit.
I know.
This
like,
how we starting?
Bro, it was like all over Crunchyroll and like Funimation, and I'm like, an anime about firefighting? I mean, I don't know. But then like one day, you know what? I think Crunchyroll had shared a clip from one of the fights. I said, hold on. I thought they were just going into like fires and doing.
Yeah, me too.
They're throwing hands right now. Hold on.
Nah, bro. The sound effects, bro. The sound effects.
Yo, when they ignite the fire, oh my gosh, so good, bro. When shit ignites the fire, and then when I found,
Biddy Maru, bro. Biddy Maru.
Yeah, when I found that it was a sequel series to Soul Eater, which was my shit, I was just like, oh, I'm invested. Like, series.
Yeah, because it comes before. That's what got me. Because I love Soul Eater, bro. Growing up, it was Goku and it was Black Star. I wanted to be like both of them motherfuckers.
Yo, Black Star was my dude. I was so sick that the anime didn't go till like when they aged Black Star up when he gets tall and shit.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
I was so sick that the anime didn't get into that, yo. It like stopped right before the time jump, and I was like, "Why would you stop? Like, it's about to get crazier."
We gotta run it back, bro. We gotta get another one of just like Soul Eater, like a reboot, and just continue it, dude. Just it was so good.
100%.
I mean, shit. If the finale of Fire Force goes ham, which I feel like it would, hopefully that shows that there's like an audience like for this like property. Like,
hell yeah.
I would love Soul Eater to continue for sure, but yeah, bro. But like, what got you into it? Like, what brought you into the Fire Force world?
So Fire Force happened. God, what was that? Was that 2019? I think.
Were you voice acting already at that time when Fire Force?
No, I had been doing classes for like a year. Like I'd done some theater. I was like, it was my first year in college, which I dropped out to do voice acting. But it was my first year.
King, chase your passion.
Yeah, deadass. But Fire Force came out when I was like, all I was doing was school for the most part. It was like I started off a business major and then I swapped to being a theater major because I was like, nah, this is what I like, bro. I gotta go back to theater. Mm-hmm. And I remember it was in the middle of me doing like my business class and me sitting there not understanding shit. I was like, man, I'm so I'm so fed up right now. I don't want to do business. I just turned it off. I saw Fire Force was a thing and I clicked it on. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is Heat. Wait, what? And so I just started watching it because I'm a big fan of Shonen. Yeah. And all of my friends that love Demon Slayer, they're like, man, go watch Demon Slayer, bro. Fire Force that ain't shit compared to Demon Slayer. I was like, no, I like it more actually. Like, this shit right here is lit, dog. Go watch an episode. Like, Shinra's whole story, bro, it touches me. I remember crying because I was talking to my grandma and there was like this huge I'm about to move out kind of moment. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there talking to her and we had like a little bit of an argument, I remember, and we were like frustrated with each other, and I went to my room, closed my door, and I put on the newest episode of Fire Force just came out, and it was the one where Shinra fights his brother. Oh. And so I just got out of this like argument, bro. I'm like, okay,
we're there.
Whatever. I'm pissed. I'm in here, and then that whole episode happens. They're fighting. He's trying to get through to him, and then the episode ends, and I walk out of my room. I walk up to my grandma and I hug her. And she's like, "What? Are you crying?" And I'm just in tears. I'm just like, "I'm sorry. I love you."
I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean a word I said,
Mama.
It was great because I was like, I need you to come watch this, and I pulled her in, and she watched the whole episode, and she's sitting there, and now she's crying because I'm crying, and I showed her this touching episode. She's like, "It's okay, I love you too."
Yeah, just that whole episode, like where Shinra like kind of gets like his memories back from like what really happened that night. That was the trippiest shit.
Bro.
I was like, yo, this shit is lit. Yo.
That shit was lit, dog.
Like that, like I know the second it happened, Matt and our phones are jumping.
Bro, like, yo, are you
watch that episode?
Hey, bro, you watched this, right? No, I think what actually got me into it was before the anime even, because I was gonna pick it up, and I have like ADHD to the max, so I have music on all the time. I remember I was like, oh cool, wait, oh yeah, this is from that new show, and I clicked on the opening song, and I just like got knocked back about 12 feet. Bro. I was like, wait a minute, this may be the best opening ever.
Yo, the opening and the outros for Fire Force are goated, yo.
Bro, they're so
like,
good.
all of them. Like,
literally all of them.
Miss. Like, they do not miss.
And it's one. There's only a few anime where I will sit through the intro and outro.
That's definitely one of them.
That's one of them.
1,000%.
You always never skip Yu.
No, never, bro.
Listen, if you're watching, and luckily I've never been in this situation, but if you're ever watching Yu Yu Hakusho and Smile Bomb comes on and somebody hits skip intro,
they have dead bodies in their basement.
Yeah, kick them out the house immediately. Hold on.
Or like they're wanted for something in a state somewhere. Like, oh, you're a psychopath. You skip. You're not
gonna disrespect me in my house. No.
Nah, bro. There's certain songs you cannot skip.
Like, here you go. You can leave.
Take the scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin with Kevin Hart. We say, "You saying a lot of big words right now." So I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Bro, I'll never forget. I introduced my friend to JoJo, and we were in part 1 and 2. So it still had it had the good ending, right? You know, the to be continued. And my friend got antsy and like skipped it to go to the next episode. And I was like, whoa. Go back. You gotta go listen to that each time. He's like, each time? I was like, yeah. Yeah, you listen to that every time. What, you don't like Roundabout? You want to leave? You want to get out?
It's like, do we have an issue here?
Do we have a problem?
You want to skip it? I'll sit you down right now and listen to the whole 6-minute song you want, bro.
Like, word.
He said, does Wayne Brady have to choke a bit?
That was like, remember when like way back when like the Adult Swim, like when Adult Swim was like really that shit, like when randomly on Cowboy Bebop they started like speed up the ending of Real Folk Blues, and it was like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, bro. What is this? What is this
like,
heresy?
Yeah, they like speed through it and would like fade out before the chorus even hits. Like, you're like, what the fuck is this?
Hold up. I ain't asked for this.
I'm checking my TV settings. Like, yo, did I fast forward this shit by accident? Like, what is happening here? Yo, this isn't the full song. like, I'm so confused right now.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop, something it felt like a fever dream because as a kid I would watch it and I was like, oh, this is great, but I never finished it. And then I went back and watched it more recently, and I was like, I missed out as a kid, bro. What is this?
Oh yeah,
Yo,
I did the same exact thing.
I love that Cowboy Bebop came in, told its story, was never heard from again.
Literally.
It was like, we about to drop you off one of the greatest animes of all time and never come back.
Ever.
We out.
They said, here you go.
Yo, and it's like, yo, that last episode, bro, like, dog, like, the Real Folk Week Part 2, that last fight between Spike and Vicious, it's like a perfect ending, bro. Like, when
literally, sometimes you can just let it die.
Yo, Spike just runs up in the syndicate solo, like, and takes out the whole building.
Bro, sometimes you have a perfect ending, you just can't like keep going with it because it's like I don't know if I'd want it to come back. Like that was just such a beautiful ending, you know?
Mm-hmm. Dog, like I watched the live action like off GP and respect, and I really fuck with John Cho because Harold and Kumar is like my shit. But it was just like, I didn't need it. Like I didn't need it.
Right. I feel like when that came out, everyone's reaction was like, okay, but
I'm gonna watch
didn't have to happen.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it, but
we didn't need this. But all right, okay.
Yeah, that's typically what happens. That's why I was so happy with the One Piece one, because everyone's typically just like, oh, okay, you know, it's whatever. But One Piece, everyone's like, wait a minute, this is heat. You may continue.
Yo, fact. And it's so crazy, Trav. I went watching the One Piece live action. It takes me back to the conversation that we had with Jason Douglas, where he was just like, the reason why the translation from anime to live action never works is because they just don't let it be silly. Like they just don't let it be goofy, which is the whole point of most anime. It's supposed to be funny and silly. They try to like put a serious undertone underneath like a show that's based off of a cartoon, and the shit falls flat. But I feel like One Piece like literally comes in and just like, nah, we're here to have fun. Like,
yeah, man. Like right off rip, it's just like he's sitting there stretching himself, just like, yeah, you know, we out here having fun. That's Monkey D. Luffy, freedom and fun, bro.
That's how it needs to be. While we're on the topic of voice actors, before we let you go, Davon, we want to know, have you ever come across a voice actor and legitimately felt starstruck just from shows you've watched that they've done work on, or you're like, yo, like, always wanted to work with you or be in the same room with you, and I'm here.
Yeah.
Or even like on a project with them, like.
I would say out in public, the most starstruck I've ever been was when I met Sean Schimmel for the first time at a convention.
I bet.
Because like I was probably like 2 or 3 years out of booking my first thing at Crunchy, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to do anime. I'm gonna go meet Goku, and I met him, and I'm sitting there like 17, 18-year-old me. Can you sign this, please? Like, what am I? That's Goku, bro. Yeah. But I think not out in public, more like, well, public, but like business sense. The most starstruck I ever was I went in to record for the 6 user in from My Hero, and I thought, they don't tell you what it is. I'm just going in to record, and I'm just going in, and as I pass down the hall going to the studio, Chris Sabat walks past me, and he's just like, hey. And I'm like, he just kind of died. Like, what am I supposed to? And then I walk in.
Do I give him a head nod? Do I like?
Yeah. Like that's Vegeta. That's Piccolo. What am I? And so I walk past him, and it's like, yeah. So you're one of the users? I'm like, I'm his predecessor. What are you talking about? Like, what is that? It's so good. The other day I actually like rode the elevator with him, and it's like so much more chill now that I'm like, oh, what's up?
Like, hey, Chris, how you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, it's been a minute.
Matt, you're on mute, by the way.
I was clearing my throat and I forgot to unmute. Damn, I'm glad I ain't started like preaching and shit. I really love you guys.
just telling his message. We're like, hey, bro.
I start tearing up. None of it's caught.
Lost media.
But I was
just giving you blank stares.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I'm sitting here confessing my love for these two dudes. Like, they're not giving it back. Like, fuck
you ain't fucking with it, bro. You ain't fucking with
it. We ain't here for that. We ain't here for that.
But I was gonna say, Chris is another person who looked out for us very early in the endeavor of DB4L. So that's another one. Yo, and they're like, he's like the most to be like the godfather of like English anime, he's like the most humblest dude ever, bro.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like yo, you
He's
run
so
all
nice.
of this shit. You run all of this shit. You just like, hey, what's going on, bud?
he is so sweet, man. Like he's a huge inspiration for me because he's just, bro. I don't get it, dude. Like I get having an ego. That man, it doesn't exist. He's so kind to everybody. Like what?
For real.
Yo, facts. And like we had the pleasure of interviewing him, and like we didn't know like how deeply involved he was like with casting for the original cast, like, and then when they like moved to Funimation from the Ocean Dub, like his Okatron company, like we just respected him, just the fact that that's Vegeta, like that's the Godfather.
Right.
But then you find out like he's like employing people and picking the actors and going through all this and like signing off on this, that's like, oh, like you that man for real, bro. But he's nicest dude ever.
He's
It
so
says something
sweet.
because the Funimation dubs be on point, so like it says
Right,
a lot.
He has an eye for talent.
Oh, 100%, bro. All those people, bro, they know they can put an ear to it and be like, oh, this fits. It's huge respect to all of them, bro, especially the OGs.
1000%. And I love, like, we call them the OGs, but it's just like, I love the fact that when you talk to these people, like they treat you, especially like if you're in like a shared space, they treat you like a peer. Like it's not on something like, y'all been doing this for 30 years, like I'm doing you a favor, which if he were to do that, I wouldn't bat an eye at it.
I would understand.
like if he had that type of energy, but it's just like, no, it was like super gracious, like a lot of like these 10-year voice actors, when they come on, they'll be like a minute late. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I'm late. It's just like, girl, you could have been 10 minutes late, and I would have been like, oh, we're on your time. Happy to
You think I'm gonna call you out on that? What you mean?
No. I'm like, no, you weren't late. We were just too early. That's on us.
I'll actually come in 10 minutes later next time.
Like, you know what? Like, let me leave out so you beat me here. Like, I'll come back.
I'll exit real quick.
Like, yeah,
we'll
pretend like I wasn't here. I'll apologize to you for being late. Like, let's fix it, bro. But Davon, this is what I want to do, because we could literally sit here and end up fucking around, talk to you the whole night. Like,
right.
And then Mikey got to edit a 3-hour episode. You're gonna be pissed. But here's what I want to do, because we always say here on the podcast, like once we have you on once, you're a forever reoccurring guest. So after episode 1 of Fire Force season 3 drops, we come back and review it together.
I bet I'm down.
Let's set that up. After episode 1, we come back and react to it together as a team, because this was fun. This was a lot of fun. And I feel like we knew that from the pre-interview. It was like, this is gonna be a fun one.
Easily.
No, literally from the rip. Because like another time I'm gonna come back. After I don't know if y'all. I'm not gonna spoil nothing just in case. I don't know, y'all read the My Hero manga. If y'all are like just watch the anime.
I just watched the anime.
There's a moment.
No, I know. My brother, he read the manga. He was just like, yeah, now shit's about to be crazy.
Yeah, bro. There's a moment I get once I do that. Have me back, bro, because I'm gonna be talking about it. I'm gonna be talking about it for a minute.
Okay.
Right, bet. Say less. But Devon, before we let you get out of here, enjoy the rest of your evening. Let the people know how they can support you, what you got going on, where they can follow you, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah. I think I'm mainly active on Twitter, which is well, I guess they call it X now, but I think that's a stupid name. It's a stupid name.
We're never calling it X.
Never.
It's just I think it's at Davon Oliver VO. Super basic, super work oriented. But my goofy shit's over on Instagram. That is Where Is Davon? Because I don't know why. My friend was like, I think my friend was Who Is and then his name, and so now I'm like, Where Is?
I love that.
Little 17-year-old me is like, that's funny. I'm gonna do it too.
Why is Gamora?
Yeah, basically.
Perfect. I love that. But Trey, I'll always let it give you the last word for some final wisdom if you have any, good buddy.
Listen, I'm gonna just piggyback off of what Davon had said earlier and add a little bit, add additional detail to it. And I'm just gonna say, send it, forget it, and never regret it.
Ooh, bars.
Man, that's what you gotta do.
Yes, sir.
I love that. I love that. Well, Davon, thank you so much for your time. Like I said, we're going to bring you back when you get your moment
Hell
at
yeah.
the Six Shooter. We're going to bring you back. Episode 1 of Fire Force. I'm sure we'll probably come back for several episodes of Fire Force we'll talk about, because I know this shit's probably going to go super left in the best of ways. But lifers, we call you guys the lifers because you quite literally put the L into DB4L. And we know that we can't grow this spirit bomb without you. So lend us your energy by way of likes, subscribes, 5 to 7 stars, reviews if that's possible, follows on YouTube, social medias, and all that Jupiter Jazz parts 1 and 2. And the easiest way to do that is by clicking the all-powerful link tree of might in the episode description below. That's also where you can find all of Devon's social medias, so you can support him and will this king up into the upper stratosphere of voice acting excellence.
Another realm.
Another realm. And like we always say here in the oh shit, I almost said the Toriyama house. It's the Kame house that Toriyama built. Whether you watch it or you read it, we all need it. So open up your nerd eye, and we will see you next time on Dragon Ball Faux Life. Dodon Ray. Shout outs to super producer Mikey and Dragon Paul GT.
We love you, Mikey. And shout outs to Yali. All caps. And Tay. And Ashi.
Ashi the Ray.
And Layla.
And Layla. Later, nerds.
Peace.
Mortals, listen up. It's your god of destruction, Beerus here. Subscribe and follow the Dragon Ball for Life podcast, or else you shall be erased from existence. Hakai.